Despite the very obvious evidence, there are still people out here convinced that Charlie Kirk is still alive. They are pointing at the photos.
The first video of the week is called Why Charlie Kirk Looked That Way in His Casket, and Balmer reacts. It's from the channel Lauren the Mortician, and the Unbalmer confirms that the appearance of Charlie Kirk was entirely consistent with the standard embalming and restorative process. She addresses several rumors and points of confusion that circulated online. The embalmer explains that the yellowish ends were a normal result of the embalming process. Since blood circulation has stopped, the extremities can look darker or sallow, and the lighting in a funeral home can intensify this effect. She notes that the waxy appearance isn't a sign that he was a mannequin, but is a direct result of the skin's texture changing after embalming fluid replaces the blood. Mortuary cosmetics and waxes used to rebuild or smooth out areas can also create a very polished, almost plastic-like finish. Furthermore, the stuffed or firm look was likely due to an autopsy. In most cases involving a gunshot, an autopsy is performed, and after the organs are placed back, the body is often put in a plastic union suit to hold everything in place, giving it a firm feel. The video also clarifies that having an open casket after a gunshot wound is very possible and depends on the location and extent of the injury. In Charlie Kirk's case, the wound was in his neck. Embalmers use techniques like suturing, special stitches, and mortuary wax to restore the area for a viewing. The embalmer also notes that the quick turnaround time for the funeral was normal because Charlie Kirk was declared dead at the hospital, allowing for quick refrigeration and better embalming conditions. She speculates that his wife Erica likely kept his wedding ring, as families often keep valuable jewelry. Finally, she believes the upcoming public memorial will not have an open casket, as Erica has already shared deeply personal images and may want to keep the final moments private.
The texture literally shifts. On top of that, mortuary cosmetics are designed to sit differently than everyday makeup. We're working on
We already ate more calories than I have in the whole day in 2 minutes. Like, think about how crazy that is. I'm about to finish my spring roll, Eric. I can do this.
Let's go, Rug. Let's go, Rug.
Oh my god, I just looked down.
The second video on her list is I Ate All-You-Can-Eat Buffets for 24 Hours by FaZe Rug, in which he documents his challenging endeavor to consume a mystery calorie target from various all-you-can-eat establishments. The specific calorie goal, determined by a blindfolded draw of numbered balls, was set at 19,411 calories. FaZe Rug announced that successful completion of the challenge would result in 10 prizes for his viewers, while failure would incur a punishment. His journey began with preparation, including drinking plenty of water and eating fruit to expand his stomach. At his first stop, Seaside Buffet, he strategically consumed high-calorie items such as shrimp, sushi, french fries, spicy chicken, noodles, marinated beef, and crab legs, along with desserts like chocolate-covered strawberries, s'mores, and chocolate fountain treats. He managed to eat approximately 2,380 calories at this location. The second phase of the challenge took him to Panagia Grill Sushi Buffet, where he was joined by professional eater Eric the Electric Booker. Eric, who estimated he could consume at least 10,000 calories in one sitting, helped FaZe Rug tackle a wide array of foods including fried rice, orange chicken, fried sushi, chicken wings, croissants, teriyaki chicken, stuffed mushrooms, cheesecake, and more sushi. They also indulge in various desserts, culminating in a significant increase in their total calorie intake. By the end of this buffet, their combined efforts had brought the total consumed to 16,114 calories. To further reduce the remaining calorie count, FaZe Rug participated in a basketball challenge at a park. During this 1-minute challenge, he aimed to score free throws, 3-pointers, and even half-court shots, each reducing his calorie target by a set amount. Despite a challenging hoop, he successfully deducted 2,000 calories from his goal by making several shots. With only 137 calories left to consume after the basketball challenge, FaZe Rug proceeded to an all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue. He selected high-calorie items such as marinated teriyaki brisket, premium short ribs, rice, and corn cheese. Despite feeling extremely full, he continued to eat and also enjoyed sesame balls with red bean paste for dessert. He successfully consumed the remaining calories, surpassing his initial target of 19,411 calories. FaZe Rug concluded the video expressing his extreme fullness and the need for several days of rest, but celebrated his victory, acknowledging Eric's significant contribution. He reaffirmed that 10 viewers would receive $100 gift cards to their preferred restaurants as a reward for his achievements.
Dessert.
Let's go.
All right, Rug said the cream puff is going to be good. I'm a cream puff connoisseur.
There we go.
You're right, bro.
Yes, sir. If I feel like this, what does Eric feel like? This is light for him, though.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Really? Right after this, you can just walk outside and start running?
I don't know about running.
Okay.
If I'm going to run, you're going to run.
Sure.
And though they agreed to get along for the sake of the challenge, I wanted to see just how committed they were on the next check-in day.
It's day 10. Yeah. To celebrate, we're going to...
Oh no.
Shrink your chain by 10 feet.
Number 3 on our list, the Mr. Beast video Survive 30 Days Chained to Your Ex. Win $250,000. Published on September 13th, 2025. Features ex-partners Susie and Josh, who dated for 4 years, attempting to win $250,000 by staying chained together for 30 days. Susie and Josh are handcuffed with a 60-foot chain in a house with separate beds and access to a gym and kitchen. They are told that if either quits by crossing a red line, both lose everything. Initially, they maintain distance, using the long chain to live somewhat separate lives. On day 5, Mr. Beast offers them a choice, a 50-foot chain or a 30-foot chain for an additional $25,000 to their prize pool. They chose the 30-foot chain, bringing their potential winning to $275,000. The shorter chain immediately creates difficulties, impacting their personal space and daily routines, leading to arguments and discomfort. Josh struggles with the constant proximity and Susie's perceived disrespectful comments. Despite the friction, the chain begins to bring them closer. They start to communicate and even become friends again. During a conversation, they reflect on their past relationship and breakup, revealing deep emotional impact on both sides. Josh admits he was madly in love with Susie when she broke up with him, and Susie confesses she never fully stopped loving him. This leads to a breakthrough in their relationship as they begin to see each other in a new light. On day 10, the chain is automatically shortened by 10 feet, and they are given an opportunity to rearrange their furniture. Mr. Beast also provides them with Feastables chocolate milk. On day 15th, they are offered an outdoor space but must accept a 10-foot chain. Josh is tempted, feeling the isolation, but they ultimately decline, which further impacts Josh's mental state. They also frequently ponder what's behind a mystery door. Susie, having regretted turning down a Tesla in a previous challenge, hopes for a similar prize. On day 20, Mr. Beast presents 5 offers to unlock the mystery door, ranging from paying $50,000 to taking a free offer. They choose the third one, sacrificing $25,000 and shortening their chain to 5 feet, which reveals 2 brand new Teslas and Mr. Beast's Sour Strike gummies. With the chain now at 5 feet, daily tasks become even more challenging, highlighting the difficulties of constant proximity. Josh, inspired by a self-help book, plans a romantic date for Susie, leading to a significant emotional reconciliation and an agreement to go on a real date after the challenge. On day 25, they are given keys to their handcuffs, meaning they can unchain themselves at any time, but only the person who unchains themselves early wins the entire prize in both Teslas, leaving the other with nothing. This creates intense tension and distrust. A lie detector test further complicates matters, revealing that Josh considered stealing the money and Susie in a past interaction that would hurt him.
Excited for you to be here. And it's just now really setting in. Bro, I haven't been outside in 2 weeks. My whole life is outside.
If I had to pay to get outside access, I would not do that.
I want to be outside, bro.
What's up?
I don't feel well mentally.
And that's why on day 15, we had the perfect solution to their biggest problem.
For day 15, we wanted to offer you guys an outdoor space.
I'm giving you the chance to unlock the outdoors and double your space. That means full access to the entire yard whenever you want. But here's the catch.
If you guys want to keep this outdoor area, you're gonna have to switch to a 10-foot chain.
I've been missing the outside. We might have a better view of like the sunset or even sunrise.
Yeah, but I don't think that's worth losing half our chain. If we take this offer, just getting to go outside, we're always this close. We shouldn't do it, and we can easily sacrifice not having sunlight.
I just don't want it to be a
Pro phone. So all right, that leaves the new one, the ultra thin one, which is the iPhone Air. Notably, not the iPhone 17 Air. It's the iPhone Air. At least that's the way they said it in the keynote, which is interesting because people are speculating that they may not refresh it every single year, which I guess logically could make sense, but I kind of think they're gonna do a new one every year. But this is the thinnest box. They show it sideways on the box. Let's see what it actually looks like here.
In 4th place, we now have Marky's Brownies video, iPhone 17 Pro Air unboxing 1 hot take. That was published on September 17th, 2025. And it offers an initial look at the new iPhone 17 lineup, including the iPhone 17 Pro Max, 17 Pro, 17 and the new iPhone Air. He shares his first impressions, discusses new features and provides a hot take on which model offers the best value. Brownie unboxes the iPhone 17 Pro Max, 2TB, most expensive model, the 17 Pro in a new blue color in the green iPhone 17. The iPhone Air is presented in the thinnest box, emphasizing its ultra-thin design. All phones come with a braided USB-C cable and minimal paperwork. The iPhone 17 is highlighted as a potential best deal due to its green color and satin finish. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max's new orange color is noted as controversial, while the blue is considered a more practical choice for video recording. The iPhone Air is described as ridiculously thin, possibly the 3rd thinnest phone he's encountered. He also unboxes the all-white iPhone Air battery, a 3149 mAh accessory designed specifically for the iPhone Air. He notes its perfect fit under the camera bump and mentions plans for throughout battery life testing. Benchmarks for the new A19 and A19 Pro chips demonstrate significant improvements in multi-core CPU and GPU performance, with Pro models now having 12 gigabytes of RAM. Regarding battery capacities, the base iPhone 17 has a negligible increase. The iPhone 17 Pro Max now exceeds 5,000 megaamps, and the smaller Pro model sees a substantial nearly 20% increase. The iPhone Air, while having the smallest battery at 3,149 megaamps, is surprisingly decent for its thinness. Brownie questions Apple's advertised battery life for the Air, 27 hours versus last year's iPhone 16 at 22 hours, attributing it to video playback efficiency rather than real-world varied use. He describes the Air's real-world battery life as acceptable but not great, averaging around 4.5 hours of screen on time, which he considers
You wouldn't know it just from the
level.
footage, but it is in fact
The iPhone
I just
Air
feel like with the liquid glass elements of
features
iOS
glossy
26
titanium rails
and the
that are
shiny
prone to
rails, it kind of
fingerprints
feels almost like a
and has
piece
a
of
subtle
jewelry,
blue
if that makes
tint.
sense. It's pretty stunning to hold. It's nice
Brownie
to look
praises
at,
its
and it
stunning
reminds me
appearance,
of the Galaxy Tab
likening
Ultra
it
series
to a
with just
piece
how
of jewelry.
impressive it is that
He
something
compares
this
it to the
thin
Samsung
can have such a good looking
S25 Edge,
display
another
on the front of
ultra-thin
it.
phone.
Matter of fact, speaking of
Both
Samsung,
sacrifice
this is
cooling
their
for
ultra thin
thinness.
phone, the S25.
The S25 Edge offers a full flagship
And so now that they
main
both
camera
exist,
and
we
an
can actually
ultra-wide, while the
compare
iPhone Air
these
lacks
two incredible
the
pioneers
S25
of thinness,
Edge
as I know so many people on
stereo
social media will.
speakers,
Who did
but the
them
iPhone
better?
Air has
Now, I
no
will
bottom
say
speaker.
they do have a lot of
While the
similarities in their
S25
approaches
Edge
to
is
getting this thin.
smaller,
Both actually
battery
use
is
the flagship chip from their lineups, or
3,900
at least close to
megaamps.
it.
The
iPhone
iPhone
does drop a
Air's
GPU core from the A19 Pro, but the S25 Edge uses
3,149
a full-on
megaamps is a
Snapdragon 8
larger
chip. Both
proportional
also
drop
certainly
from
sacrifice
its lineup,
long-term cooling
though
of
the
this
Air is
flagship
thinner.
chip.
Brownie
Leaving out the
personally
vapor
prefers
chamber
the
from their bigger
S25 Edge
flagship
for
brothers,
its
but
camera
also the
system and
S25 Edge
boxier
has
design,
a full flagship main
but
camera.
acknowledges
The iPhone Air
the
does
iPhone
not. The
Air's
S25 Edge also has an
striking visual
ultra-wide
appeal.
alongside it. The iPhone Air
Brownie's
does not.
outtake
S25
is that
Edge
the,
still has
the
stereo
base
speakers.
iPhone 17
iPhone Air
offers the
does
best
not.
value in the
There's no
lineup.
speaker at the
He
bottom
compares
at all.
it
It's just
favorably to
microphones.
the
And
base
S25
Pixel,
Edge has the
noting
smallest
its
battery of the
arguably better
lineup, but
primary
it's still
and ultra-wide
3,900
cameras,
milliamp which is
more
close to the base
powerful
phone.
chip,
iPhone Air
improved
has the
selfie
smallest
camera,
battery in the lineup by a bigger margin, but the
256
iPhone Air is
gigabytes
thinner. I personally
starting
lean
storage,
S25
and
Edge just a bit,
12
just
hertz,
because on the surface level,
120 hertz
I like
display,
cameras, so I prefer having a
all
better
while
camera
being
system. I think I like
$100
this
cheaper than
boxier
the
design a little
equivalent
bit better,
Pixel.
but
He plans
there's
to
no
release
question in my mind this is the most
full reviews
interesting
soon,
iPhone
with the
of
iPhone
this
Air
lineup
likely being
because
reviewed
of
first,
the thin
and
thing.
encourages
And
viewers
we'll
to
get a lot of people
suggest
checking it
what
out
they'd like to
in
see.
stores.
He also
and when they pull the
promotes
friends,
D-brand
and
cases
when they
as
just
a
see it in
sponsor
public, just
for
'cause it
phone
looks
protection.
That's stunning. But I actually think that's a distraction because the base iPhone this year is more clearly than ever the one that most people should get. And this is maybe it's a hotter take that I dropped a little bit earlier on the Waveform podcast, so you might have heard this already if you listen there. But I think this is one of the best deals in all of smartphones. Like, think about this. You've seen in the past.
All right, here it is, the Bomb Burrito 45-minute food challenge. A 4-foot burrito stuffed with a choice of meat, cheese, and mac and cheese. Finish it and it's free. You also get a t-shirt. If you don't finish, it's $100. Ouch. Oh, thank you.
And now the fifth video on our list. The 4-foot burrito challenge, so big that nobody has ever finished. By Beard Meats Food. And that was published on September 14th, 2025. And it features the competitive eater Adam Beard Meats Food Moran attempting the Bomb Burrito Challenge at Jilla Hogs Barbecue in Globe, Arizona. So the challenge involves consuming a 4-foot burrito stuffed with a choice of meats. Adam chose pulled pork, cheese, cheddar, and a predominant filling of mac and cheese, all within a 45-minute time limit. If successful, the meal is free and comes with a t-shirt, otherwise it costs $100. The owner, Anthony, mentions that no one has ever finished it before. So Adam begins the challenge with confidence, praising the initial taste of the pulled pork, creamy mac and cheese, and smoky barbecue sauce. He focuses on eating the end pieces first, as they are easier to handle. Despite his initial pace, the immense size of the burrito and the difficulty of consuming it as it cools begins to take their toll. He struggles with feelings of fullness and the sheer volume of food. Towards the end of the 45-minute time limit, Adam is visibly struggling, admitting he's about to die. Although he makes a significant dent in the burrito, he ultimately fails to finish it, leaving a considerable portion uneaten. He expresses disappointment, but acknowledges the overwhelming size of the challenge, stating it was so much bigger than he anticipated and easily the biggest burrito he's ever seen. He pays the $100 fee and does not receive a t-shirt.
I think I'm going to go with the end piece again, just because they're much easier to eat.
Yeah, not sure easier is the right word, so much as more convenient. You can kind of hold it by the butt end and stop the filling spilling all over the place.
So this concludes our top 5 viral videos of the week for the week ending September 21st, 2025. See you next week.